Hello friends, myself Ravi Inania, and today I am here with my Viva topic, that is bin factory and application context. So today's date 16th November 2022. So we will start. So in my last video I had already explained about internal implementation of container. So in that video I had already explained about bin factory as well as application context. So today also I will explain you something or some more concept about bin factory as well as application context. So as we know, bin factory, the fact we can say it works as a factory where the object is created, and the another part, that is application context. So the application context is based on bin factory. When we compare both of them, we will see some difference, that is bin factory is, we can say, it is a lazy as compared to application context, because as we know, application context is active. How, for example, bin factory work like, when we require object, it will create and give to us, but when we require object and we request to application context, it will instantly give it to us, because it stores object while we execute our program. So at the execution time, it will store the object inside its container, and when we require some object, it will instantly give it to us, because the object are already created and it is stored inside the application context. So when we require the object, it will instantly give to us. You listening these features or watching these features, we can think that application context is better than bin factory. So we can, if non-IT background or someone who don't know about internal concepts, he will say that just remove the bin factory, because it will occupy the empty space, or it will occupy the space or memory space of our project. But when we see internally, bin factory is more important, because our application context is based on bin factory. So the base of application context is of bin factory. So how the implementation is like that? When we execute when we start our project, at that time we know that bin factory is lazy, and when we require object, at that time it will create and give to us, but the request is generated by us now. The request, when we generate request, or when we want object, at that time it will create and give. But application context work as a minor user. So when our project is executed, at that time it will request to bin factory to give the object of all the classes which has annotations, or we can say which has component, or which has service classes. So all the classes, and it will store the object of all the classes inside it. So both are linked with each other. Using IOCDI, it reduce our we can say reduce our work, and using DI, it inject the dependency where we required, so we can get our object using auto-wide annotation. So it is easy for us. So this is all about this is all about bin factory as well as application context. So with this all, I like to stop here, and thank you.